This new RooClient update will get you free access to Claude's 3.5 Sonnet API that's normally paid, and we'll be testing with this free no-code AI tool, Beats, Cursor, and Bolt.New. Now, RooClient is a free no-code AI tool that's absolutely blowing minds. It codes, it builds apps, it builds tools, it builds websites, and it's so easy that anyone can do it. I'll show you exactly how today, along with 100 use cases. And the best part is, it's 100% free. Let's get straight into it. Here's an example of what we just built. Let's go. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to use this free AI coder RooClient, exactly how to install it, and it is absolutely amazing for building no-code AI tools. And this is an absolutely amazing free no-code editor that you can use to build whatever you want, apps, tools, websites, etc. And you can also get free access to Claude 3.5 Sonnet's API, which means you can use RooClient for free. Claude Sonnet is free, and this is all stored locally. I'll show you exactly how to get access to this in a minute. All right, so first thing you want to do is download Visual Studio Code. You can get this for free, and you just click on download. Pretty simple stuff. Once you've done that, you're going to get access like you can see right here. Additionally, you want to make sure that you have GitHub Copilot installed as well, because this is what RooClient is going to be using for the free APIs. So make sure you install this extension to Visual Studio Code. Now from here, it's absolutely amazing what you can do, because if we go to Visual Studio Code over here, then go to extensions and make sure that you have RooClient installed. All right, download it there. And as you can see, this is actually a fork of Cline, which I've covered in another video, and it's a very powerful tool. But the thing is, there's actually a lot more flexibility, and you can get access to more free stuff inside RooClient, which is what we like, all right? Now, one of the biggest updates that you can see right here is that you get access to totally different chat modes. So now you get access to coding. So this is where you can execute tasks. You also get access to architect. So you are Client, a software architecture expert, ideal for thinking through high-level technical designs and system architecture, but it can't write code or run commands. It can just think through stuff. And then you can also use the mode Ask, which means you are Client, a knowledgeable technical assistant. This is great for asking questions, so you could just switch between modes. On top of that, you also get chat mode customization. So let me show you exactly how this works. All right, so we've now got RooClient set up, like you can see right here. And if you go to your settings, so we can switch between agent modes, customizations, and prompt enhancement configuration. On the dropdown, you're going to see those options that we talked about: code, architect, and ask. And what I'd recommend if you just want to use this really quickly and make things easy for yourself is auto approve. This will allow you to quickly auto-approve different things so that you don't need to keep clicking yes, 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 etc., right? And that will save a lot of time. And it will just make edits to your project without you having to approve them. Now, if we go over to settings, what you can do inside the API provider is, if you scroll down the list, the one that you want to select here is VS Code LM API. Now, it does have a disclaimer. This is a very experimental integration and may not work as expected. But let's test it out. So you can see here we can select between all these different models. Now, if you are on the free plan of Visual Studio Copilot, like you can see, you can select between these different APIs and you can get access to Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Now, if you're on the free plan, you'll get 50 requests per month, which is more than enough to do what I'm going to show you today. If you're on the pay plan, which is like $10 a month, you actually get unlimited access to Copilot Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So pretty amazing what you get there. And then from here, we can hit done. And then we can start using this bad boy. So for example, let's kick it off. I'm going to say, create a beautifully designed snow day calculator, SEO optimized for the keyword with actual content on the page to an irrelevant tool. So we'll take this like so. We'll go into Visual Studio Code. We'll paste in that prompt. We're going to hit allow. So this is using the GitHub Copilot, as you can see right here. We'd run in the API request, and now you can see it's working. Look at that, beautiful. We just got free access to a paid API, and it didn't cost us any moolah at all. Right? And then on the left-hand side here, you can see the file details. Super simple and easy. So it's creating the index HTML, it's creating the CSS file now, and it's building out the project. You can see this file has been fully coded using Claude 3.5 Sonnet. RooClient is super powerful. Now, one thing you're going to notice as well is you can also use free APIs inside here. So if you're a big fan of free APIs, then you can actually use, for example, Google Gemini. Google Gemini is a free API, and also inside OpenRouter, there's tons of free API options as well. Maybe we'll cover that today if we get time. And now it's coded the whole website. We're going to hit run command like so. And if we open this up, this literally just auto opened, which is awesome. You can see it's even created a beautiful background. Look at that background right here. What a time to be alive. Then it's coded out the whole website. We've got the text on the page. It's coded it perfectly first time round. If we actually check this works, let's have a go here. So we're going to put temperature, snowfall, wind speed, calculate probability, boom shakalaka. That works perfect. First time round, absolutely amazing. We got RooClient for free. We got Claude's API for free. We just coded a website in one single click and it worked perfectly, right? How amazing is that? Now, let's compare it versus Bolt.New. So obviously Bolt.New is a paid tool, and we can compare what the differences are and how it performs side by side. So what I've actually done is tested this versus Bolt.New. So here's the output from Bolt.New. Let's open this up in a new browser. So let's open this up side by side. To be fair, like Bolt.New does actually look nicer in terms of the design, like nice emojis, etc., nice and clean. But does it have the snow background? Because that's what we're really here for, my friends. And bear in mind, Bolt.New is a paid tool. RooClient is completely free, plus you get the free API with it. And also, if we click on Calculate Snow Day Chances, it says possible delay or early dismissal. But if we compare that versus our tool from RooClient, RooClient actually gives us a probability calculator, which is exactly what we needed, right? So it's getting bonus points from me, peeps. It's getting bonus points. I do think the UI just looks better from Bolt.New, but in terms of actually building this out, much easier. Also, the other thing to note here is that Visual Studio Code and RooClient is completely local, right? Which means that you can save the project and then come back to it later. Now, for example, this also makes it really easy to deploy. I'll show you exactly how to do that in a second. And I'll also show you some really cool ways to build websites out in a sec as well. But if we go to add a new site, import site inside Netlify, then try Netlify drop, we can grab our snow day calculator files from RooClient, pop them in there, upload them, boom shakalaka. We're live and kicking on the snow day calculator, right? We got it launched on a test domain in literally a couple of clicks. Not too shabby if I do say so myself, my friends. And so let's try some more tests and prompts out now. I'll also show you how to implement, for example, like Gemini and other free APIs. So we're going to go back to Visual Studio Code. Again, this hasn't cost me anything. Doesn't cost you a penny. You get multiple free requests inside RooClient. And I haven't paid for this. So I'm now going to say, right, 5-page website example. Create a 5-page website for Julian Goldie's SEO agency. Here's the brand colors. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to grab some information about me from my homepage, like so. We'll go back to Visual Studio Code and put, here's some info about me. We'll plug that in, and then RooClient is just going to go off and start doing its magic to build out that website, right? And never before has it been so easy to build a website, a tool, an app, whatever you want to build, and literally you can do it all for free. Like the whole process has been completely and you can see inside here it's actually taking testimonials from my actual website. Really powerful stuff. All personalized to me. And how long did that take? A couple of seconds and a couple of clicks. And let's be honest, one day in the near future, you're probably going to have an AI agent that actually does this for you. And that'll probably be free as well. So it's absolutely wild what you can do here. I'm just going to wait for that to build out. And then I'm going to show you more examples of what you can build along with how you can implement these other free APIs. Because for example, if you can use OpenRouter has a bunch of free APIs. Gemini is also a free API. If you use the technique that I'll show you in a second. Bear in mind as well, like normally you would pay a website developer. If you went on to Upwork, you're going to be paying something like, I would say $1,000, and you'd be waiting around for a few weeks for something like this to come back to you. But using this process, you can easily get exactly what you want, how you want it, personalized to you, and you don't have to wait weeks or mess around hiring and interviewing developers. You can just get this stuff done straight away. So whilst waiting for that to get done, let me show you exactly how you can get the other free APIs, right? So you've already got access to Claude 3.5 Sonnet API. I've shown you exactly how to do that inside RooClient. We can also, for example, create an API key directly inside aistudio.google.com/API key. Then we're going to create an API key in this project, and we can grab this to plug into RooClient. As well as that, we can also go to OpenRouter. OpenRouter is free to get APIs from as well. We can then go to keys over here, create a key, and use this. We'll just call that RooClient. Create that. Plug it into RooClient in a second. For the sake of speed, just to show you a preview, I'm going to say now just make it 3 pages and show me a quick preview so I can see the home page. And you can see it's already created the main pages. We're going to run that command. So it's saying Cline wants to execute this command, aka RooClient is going to launch this automatically in our browser. Website built, all customized to me, my business. It's got quick links to all my pages. It's actually got links out to my social media. as you can see down here. It's linking to booking a call with my agency. It's shown. It's taken the content that I personalized to before. It's even got my company's name in the top left. How easy was that? It's even customized the testimonials from our clients, as well as insert some nice emojis. And all you did is literally copy and paste the prompt, as well as a bit of information about you. So powerful and absolutely wild what you can do here. All right, so far, I've shown you how to build a 5-page website like you can see right here for any agency, any business, etc. Then I've shown you how to build your own tools, which you can also host online. I'll show you exactly how to do that, all completely for free. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab this API key, and I'll show you how to plug it into Cline. So if you go to settings over here, inside RooClient, I did say Cline a second ago, but it's called RooClient. Go to Google Gemini, plug in your Gemini API key, select which model you want, and there you go. What I love about this as well is not only can you do all of this for free, but also I don't have to click a button because the API is just running, right? It's just running, it's creating project files for me, it's coding for me. I'm literally just talking you through it, and you can just watch the AI code for you as it builds out the whole game like you can see right here. Now, one thing I also want to show you here is inside the settings section, you can insert custom instructions. So you can insert instructions about you, who you are, personalize everything to your business so that even, for example, like your brand colors, every time you create a tool or an app or a website, you can insert your brand colors and your funnel links so that it always knows to link back to those. And now we have Space Invaders ready to go from RooClient. Super easy and fast to do. You can see me moving around at the bottom right there, the little green icon. And that was really, really fast and easy. And the thing here is, inside Visual Studio Code, I literally just gave it one prompt. All I said was build a Space Invaders game. And it went off and did all of its magic. All right, so if you want to use OpenRouter as well, you can just grab an API key like this, go back to Visual Studio Code, select settings, go back to OpenRouter, put in your API key, and then if you type in free, so you've got OpenRouter selected from the dropdown, OpenRouter API key, then free, you can select between all of these different models. So for example, Quen, Mistral, Microsoft Phi, Talama, Google Gemini, etc. They're all available for free just by using our OpenRouter key. And I think most people are not aware of this. Now, if we go back to Visual Studio Code, we'll just go back to Claude 3.5 Sonnet, because I still think that is the best API to use. I'm going to start a new task. Then I'm going to ask it, build a retro synth keyboard. And this just gives you a feel for like, not only can you build websites, not only can you build tools, not only can you actually create content inside the chat right here, if you, for example, wanted to create a blog post, but also you can build apps. Right? You're not limited to anything. And you can see in the chat, it's just working its magic. So it's like, right, now I'll create the CSS file with a retro style design. It's planning out the audio context setup. It wants to run the keyboard now that it's done it. And if we pull this up, look at that bad boy. All right. You can select between different sounds, attack, release. So we've got the keyboard up and running now. Beautiful. Here's another example of what you can build with these sort of tools. So this is a no-code tool, pretty simple and easy to use. And then you can build whatever you want. Okay. So thanks so much for watching. What I've actually done is put all the prompts from today along with 100 use cases inside my free SEO course. Link in the comments and description. You'll see that we have lessons on how to do keyword research, including AI SEO tips, tools, templates, prompts. All of these are video tutorials. And if you scroll down to the free SEO tools section and then go to RooClient, you will find the video notes waiting for you right there. Now, if you want to get a free one-to-one SEO strategy session, feel free to get that link in the comments and description. We'll show you how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 visitors a month and generate hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales on autopilot. On this free link building acceleration session, you get a free SEO donation plan to discover the secrets of SEO link building. So any questions you have one-to-one, you'll learn the best link building strategy for your website, plus how to quickly get ranking competitors to link building and how to 10x your traffic based on what's working for us. Feel free to get that link in the comments and description. Appreciate you watching. Bye.